Okay. So if we're gonna give Jermall Charlo keys to victory, then we gotta give Jermall Charlo keys to victory before he step in the ring. I want to be able to cover all angles, so wherever the ball drops, your boy CBT would have said this is what he could do to win the fight. Right? I'm picking Derevyanchenko, but we're gonna get into that. At the end of the day, man, Jermall Charlo was a good fighter. Jermall Charlo is a good fighter. I mean, he got a great jab. He's long, right? He got power. He's front foot dominant. Good, stiff, long jab. Good 1-2. Good hook. He knows how to cut the ring off. He does a lot of things great, right? And, Derevyanchenko, for me, he doesn't have the traditional style to beat Jermall Charlo, right? The reason why Jermall Charlo don't want to fight Andrade is because Andrade is long, and Andrade is going to make him work, and Andrade is going to make him try to find him, right? So trying to find Andrade is going to be tough because he's a great counterpuncher, and he's long, and he got power, and he's quick, and he got fast hands. So he got all of those attributes. So I can understand why Jermall Charlo was hesitant to fight him. So what do Derevyanchenko have to defeat your boy Charlo? Well, what Charlo can do is he can box. He can be front foot dominant. He can fight in the pocket. What Jermall Charlo was going to show up? What Jermall Charlo keys to victory, if you will? What's the game plan that they drew up to beat Derevyanchenko? Derevyanchenko was what? An inside fighter. Derevyanchenko is not a great boxer. He can't box to win this fight. You understand me? He can't be slick or try to outslick Jermall Charlo to win this fight. So knowing all that, right? He loses on all those fronts. So we know Derevyanchenko needs to get in the pocket. He needs to be mid-range or up close and be a dog in there with Jermall Charlo. So Jermall Charlo understanding that, do Jermall Charlo want to, go into the fire with him? Do he want to fight Derevyanchenko fight? Because he can, and sometimes he gets sucked into fighting the other man's fight, right? So if I was Jermall Charlo, I will use my jab. I will keep him at bay. I will keep him at distance. Make sure you keep the distance. That's very important. And he got a great strong jab, and it's stiff and it's strong. And if he tries to dart in like Derevyanchenko do, that's when the power shot come in. And then if you rock him with that power shot, then you can get close and exchange a little bit there. You understand me? While you already stunned him, you have the upper hand in that moment, right? So for me, it's keeping him at distance, keeping that jab in his face, and control the range. If I was Charlo, and I think that Derevyanchenko is one of those fighters that don't like fighting going backwards. He just can't do it. And the fact that Charlo can cut off the ring, that's very important too. You understand me? And then that's how you dominate Derevyanchenko without being, overbearing. Just let your skills do the talking, and then you start walking them down and hitting them with power shots, cutting the ring or slipping out, looking at him and saying what's shaking, what's good. I think that will ultimately deter, Derevyanchenko and stop him from whatever game plan that he had in mind, right? Having him thinking, having him doing different things, and you never know, he can get the stoppage because Charlo do have that power, and Derevyanchenko was a slow starter. So I think that if Charlo, start fast and quick, use the jab, and let that dictate everything else that needs to happen during the fight, right? I think that's how you beat and then ultimately break down and get the knockout if everything works out against Derevyanchenko. See, for me, I'm thinking Derevyanchenko needs to be in the inside. He needs to, be the dog, be aggressive, and push back Charlo. That's hard to do, pushing back a Charlo, but we know Derevyanchenko, that's what he does, and he's not going to do anything different. You understand me? So knowing that's what he's going to do, and that's the only game plan he has to beat Charlo. You see me? So I'm banking that, watching him fight Triple G, such a, decorated fighter and Triple G power puncher, and him going into the fight and taking those chances, and he gets better and better and stronger as the rounds go on. I'm thinking, hey, that's the guy I want to put my money on, because look, man, Charlo, it can get sucked into fighting the other man's fight, and fighting the other man's fight in Derevyanchenko, you will lose, bro. And my thing is this, Derevyanchenko, Look, the kid got power and he's sneaky. He got a good uppercut, a nice hook, and he got a really great straight. He likes to throw with his opponents as well. So I'm saying if Charlo takes that power, this fight can be turned around. Derevyanchenko can be the aggressive. Charlo can be the guy on the back foot trying to slip and dip, and be unfocused and not know what to do against a guy like him going back to the corner and saying, yo, what should I do? What game plan do you have for me now? Right? Because I don't want to go out and do the same thing over and over again. Now, I think these guys, the Charlos, are good, but I think their ring IQ is poor. That's just my opinion based on all their fights. So, look, man, I want Derevyanchenko to go in there and be a bully, be a dog, exchange with this guy. You understand me? Win, lose, draw. Exchange with this guy. Go out on your shield. I just think that the dog in this fight is Derevyanchenko. The boxer in this fight is Jermall Charlo. But will he be using those tactics to win the fight? That's my opinion on this thing. The fight about to start, man. You're rocking with your boy CBT, man. I see you at the end of this thing, man. Go to the next video. We going live, man. They about to jump in the ring. Holla at your boy. Peace. Rolling up to the Way Bully Smith's gym right now. Like, what's shaking was good. You dig what I'm saying? You dig? Like, we want to see what's good out here, man. You see me? I'm about to roll right up in there, man. Y'all gonna come right with me, man. Let's go up in there, B. You playing with these jokers. Alright? Let's do this, man. You rockin' with your boy CBT, man. You know how I do it. You know how I do it. You feel me? Remember what I said about arm and all? You dig? Arm and all. You heard? So you see what's good. Yo. The Way Bully in there? The Way Bully in there?
We gonna go ahead and touch here, bro.
Say what?
He's not here no more.
He ain't here no more? He left the gym?
Or
you know who I am then?
Yes, I know. I know you came late last time. I know.
Or y'all don't like me in there?
No,
Rolling up to the Way Bully Smith's gym right now. Like, what's shaking was good. You dig what I'm saying? You dig? Like, we want to see what's good out here, man. You see me? I'm about to roll right up in there, man. Y'all gonna come right with me, man. Let's go up in there, B. You playing with these jokers. Alright? Let's do this, man. You rockin' with your boy CBT, man. You know how I do it. You know how I do it. You feel me? Remember what I said about arm and all? You dig? Arm and all. You heard? So you see what's good. Yo. The Way Bully in there? The Way Bully in there?
we gonna go ahead and touch here, bro.
Say what?
He's not here no more.
He ain't here no more? He left the gym? Or you know who I am then?
Yes, I know. I know you came late last time. I know.
Or y'all don't like me in there?